Hello and welcome at this episode of Feed Talk, in which we talk about precision feeding. When I think of precision feeding, I think of feeding animals the right nutrition in the right amounts at the right time. This by using data-driven tools to get insight in animal needs and nutritional profiles of feed ingredients. This will lead to a smarter and more efficient way of feeding livestock. My name is Marieke Ploegmakers and I am the editor of All About Feed. Today with me is Dr. Markus Wiltafsky Martin from Evonik Animal Nutrition, with whom I will explore how precision feeding can lead to more efficiency, quality and sustainability. So Markus, we will talk about precision feeding in this episode of Feed Talk. Can you tell us why is it so important, precision feeding for the industry?
For the feed industry, it's the target to produce feeds that really meet exactly the needs of the animals. And this is a precondition to really achieve optimal animal performance and at the same time to meet as well the economic and ecological goals. So for the feed is the main cost driver in animal production. So therefore we just need to make sure that we get most out of the feeds we are producing. And at the same time, if we have got feeds which are used efficiently, this is helping us as well to reduce the environmental burden of the animal husbandry.
And can you tell us what are the challenges when you look at precision feeding for producers?
Yeah, for me, the starting point for precision nutrition is always really to have a close look on the exact needs of the animals. And if we do this, we realize that the nutritional needs of the animals are nothing fixed, but it's rather a moving target. For example, we have got impact factors like which are based on the animal, like the species we are looking at, the variety, the breed we are doing, the sex, the age of the animals. But we have got other factors like environmental factors, so the housing conditions, for example, or economic factors. So what do we have as a production target? In case of broilers, for example, it makes a big difference if we are producing for live weight or if we focus on breast meat yield. So in short, it means that we need to have a close look on the current local conditions and make tailor-made recommendations for the birds or animals we want to feed.
Okay, and how are we going to achieve that? I think with a lot of data or...
Yeah, in principle, Evonik developed a tool which we call AminoSpec, and this is helping producers to create nutritional recommendations. So what we did is to have a look on the latest nutritional concepts from universities, institutes, Evonik research, and we combined this with commercial feeding practices around the world to come up with a tool which is made to get easy calculated nutritional recommendations for laying hens, broilers, pigs, and as well aquatic species, so that we come up with really precise recommendations which are fitting then to the local conditions.
Okay, and what are the main benefits then of this tool?
Yeah, so first of all, AminoSpec is really pretty easy to be used by the user, so it's really user friendly, and at the same time it's delivering precise recommendations. And here the trick is that we designed one tool which is covering multiple modules which are species specific, and the specific modules are using key performance indicators as input variables. So for example, if you have a look on broilers, you decide first of all the sex of the birds. Then you have a look on the performance objective you want to follow as a company, and you design then the feeding phases. So once we have this done, we get a proposed recommendation for nutritional data like the crude protein level in the diet and as well the energetic value of the feed. And you check then in the second step if this is fitting to what you have locally in your feed. And if this is all right, then you just click on save and you end up with a tailor-made nutrition recommendation. So this is pretty quick and easy to use.
That sounds good, I think, what you said for the efficiency, quality and sustainability.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the main target we have as Evonik, that we want to cover the whole production chain from having a look on the nutritional recommendations, then the feed ingredients, and as well the dosing and handling of the additives to offer a complete package.
Okay. And what are your key takeaways for the producers when you look at precision nutrition, or maybe in general to for them to boost their efficiency?
Yeah. So as I said, if we have a look on precision nutrition, we need to really take care for the details. Like I said, with the example of the AminoSpec tool, you can have now a close look on the nutritional recommendations, calculated as precisely as possible, considering then your local conditions and come up with these tailor-made recommendations. Second is that we need to make sure that we know the raw materials we're using as best as possible. So here then the NR services are a big lever to come closer to real life. And third of all, it is that we need to take care that we do all the best we can do in the feed mill. So here one important point which is often a little bit forgotten is, for example, taking care for representative sampling. So because if we are not doing this in the right way in the feed mill, then all the rest we are doing is not really being effective.
So for now, Markus, I'd like to thank you for sharing your insights and show us the tool. I learned some more. I learned definitely more about precision nutrition, and yeah. So thank you.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure to show you the new tool.
Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at the next episode of Feed Talks.